YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through. Just with a quick talk video, man. And with this video, like, I just got a question. This should be a simple, easy talk video. How confident do y'all feel about copping the Jordan 1 High Obsidians that's coming out? And I'm just talking about strictly online. I mean, you know, of course you got the backdoor and stuff and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But we just trying to supposedly make a fair chance, you know, thinking in a fair way as far as the online, you know, the internet go. But me, now, as far as Jordan 1 Obsidian go, I would like it, but and I already got my ticket and stuff like that. I'm doing mine with the Finish Line app. So hopefully I can just pick it up, already be confirmed, you know, days before the release that I'm going to pick it up or whatever. Hopefully I get confirmed and get picked. But hopefully I'm confirmed with that and everything goes smooth. But as far as the internet go, back to what I was just saying, I already know the bot's about to be out, and this is one of the main frustrations of this sneaker game. Everybody doing the reselling. Like, it'd have been different if the reselling didn't spill over into my pot, and they just did that reselling stuff over there, and then like the guys that actually wanted the sneaker, or the sneakerheads that actually wanted the sneaker, can actually cop the sneaker, fine. But man, I always say, always blame the brands. Always blame the brands, because they can mass GR this sneaker until it's basically damn near under retail. But I feel like they get off to it. The stores get off to it, and these mom and pops and sneaker boutiques, they really get off to it. And probably even charge you more than what the retail is in some cases, because they know they can do that. And if you got a Jordan 1 going for like 1100 or 600 or something like that, most people would pay 300, 250 or something like that, because, you know, when the regular retail is 160, because they don't want to pay that higher resale price. And I don't blame them, because you know, you feel like you want the sneaker, but at the same time, that benchmark is all the way up there, because somebody dumb enough to actually pay that much for a kick is actually paying that much. So, you know, and again, by all means, I you know, the resellers is just in the way, because they just opportunists. You know what I mean? Like, opportunists is everywhere. You know, I don't want to drag this all out, but we've all seen an opportunist before. So if it's a limited edition, I don't care if it's the funk pop vinyls, it could be cars, it could be anything. If it's a limited something and they get it, or like, especially if they know about it and this is what they do, I mean, you know, they gonna go and get their money. But confidence wise, as far as me copping this, I think I'm gonna strike out on getting the ticket. And then if I try to go online, you know, luck gotta be on my side versus them bots. So here it is, 2019, August. We've come this far in the sneaker game, and it gets worse every, you know, more and more worse every year, damn near every release, you know what I mean? And yeah, the brands, and I'm not just gonna just pick on Nike Jordan with this, right? Even though they do the majority of it, but these brands, they try to do a restock, especially them, and you still strike out and stuff. So it's like, at that point, like, when you gotta go through so many hurdles and hoops and all that stuff just to cop, man, you just get tired of that, man. Like, man, like, now, let me collect my thoughts so I won't be too much everywhere. Now, I'm grown, I got my own house, and obviously, if y'all watch this last sneaker weekly 7 rotation or whatever, I suppose I had a talk video that dropped earlier too, these past few days, but I got to check up on that. I don't think it released or something. I don't know. I got to check. But that my last weekly 7 sneaker rotation video actually showed you how much I was making per day with the Shopify and blah blah blah. So you know, I don't want to say like I got like I'm that dude like, oh yeah, the money is not a problem, blah blah blah. But at the same time, it's certain amounts of money I'm not gonna just spend on kicks. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna jump off the bridge and spend like shoot over 300 for a sneaker, to be honest with you, or even 250 in some cases. You know what I mean? Like it really has to be a grail, or it really has to be something from back in the day that warrants me paying that price. Now something that just came out last week, then all of a sudden, or it just came out in the last few hours or the last few days, past few days, paying all that money and the sneaker ain't even been out for a week or months or years specifically, is pointless. You know what I mean? So, and then at this point in time in my collection personally, man, you know, when you already got the Royals that came out, you got the bread toes and bread ones and all that stuff, and then this ain't nothing but just a kind of like a repeat of colors and all that. I'm not really hurting for a blue Jordan, because I mean, to me, the ultimate blue Jordan is probably the Royals. You do got some other fly ones too that's cool, like the metallic blues, which didn't do crazy resale, but you also got the Kentucky blues and those other ones too. Then you got the all over blue if you really like that. But these Obsidian Jordan ones don't look bad neither. Of course, I would like to add them to the collection because those look fly. But at the same time, now I'm gonna ask you guys this question too as well. So this is like a double whammy video. If you do get those Jordan 1 Obsidians, fair and square, right? Fair and square, you just picked it up. Maybe you got it off a ticket. Maybe you won a raffle. Maybe you just hit buy on the website and it actually checked out for you after countless amounts of clicking, right? So after you click and do all that stuff and then finally come to your house, will you resell it? Be real. Listen, man, on the other side of the fence, if you know somebody about to give you, I would say at least $250, $264, damn near $100 for what you paid on it, most people jump at that. Then you got these quick flip resellers that just flip it just after as soon as they get it. Then you got some guys that hold on to it to the price go up or whatever, then they sell it then. Then you got some guys that, you know, a life event happened or something like that and they need the money for something and they just kind of leverage and hold on their money in the sneakers, right? So it's different kinds of ways, and you know, it's a bit of good and bad. Again, ultimately I blame the sneaker brands, and I've said this millions of times in previous videos. I blame the sneaker brands for the climate that we're in now as far as the sneaker stuff goes. So the whole exclusivity and limited stuff, like, this is, take it from me, man, I'm a marketer, man. Like, that exclusive and limited stuff, like, that's what make people act like that and buy, you know what I mean? So it's like the stuff they doing now ain't nothing but just part of a game to make people act out, and it's just acting patterns, behavioral patterns of buyers, really. So, you know, you got people that's buying because they don't want to pay for heli resale price later, which in most cases, that's most of us, include myself. I'm not about to be honest. I'm about to be like, I'm not about to pay over $200 for that Jordan 1 Obsidian. What else? Kind of lose my train of thought. So I just feel like it's the opportunists in the middle. That's why it's not too bad, because they can always be drowned out. The resellers obviously can always be drowned out by mass GR, right? And you still gonna find some strong enough to try to hold on. Like, oh man, these not doing that, so I'm gonna sit on them. And again, you get some people that sit on them because of till a life event happened where they would need it to supplement something. But I will say though, man, putting $160 into a Jordan 1 versus just $160 just sitting in your account for the hell of it don't sound like a bad deal if your 160 gonna turn into 300, 350, 400. No telling if you got one of the smaller sizes too. So again, I can't really too. I mean, yeah, it gets in the way. It slows down the system. My thing was, as far as me versus the resellers, or as a genuine sneaker dude versus the resellers, I just wish that we can just cop all our kicks. They get as many as they want to resell, right? I cop one or two for me, because you know sometimes you double up, blah blah blah, because you know some sneakers wear out, some of y'all wear them to the dirt, but I just need one pair really. Cop my pair, they cop their pair, and then we all go home, and it's easy. You know what I mean? But what's realistically going to happen is I'm not going to be able to get my pair. They're going to get like 20 pairs. They're going to go to IG and stunt with it. And that's basically it. So yeah, just to recap, y'all, before I head up out of here, I know I'm almost kind of long-winded. I'm over that 10-minute mark right now. 1, how confident are y'all in getting the Obsidian Jordan 1s? 2, if you do cop, are you going to resell? Now, and we just going to say, obviously, the price go up to 300 plus. Are you going to sell or hold, or are you going to wear them? That's basically it, yeah. And I mean, you know, hey, chime down below. Do y'all think it's the brand's fault? Do you think it's the resellers, aka the opportunists' fault? If you on the other side of the fence and you looking at it like, hey, it fell in my lap, I'm gonna just do what I'm gonna do, somebody gonna pay for it, why not? You could use that to buy some more, you know, some kicks that you actually wanted. So yeah, there's so many ways to go with that. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail, good fella Nail. Peace.